Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Charlie, and welcome to the finale episode of the Looney Lunar Prison. Yes, I know. What? The last video? It's over? I know you're upset. I will absolutely play Prison Architect again. If they update the game, create something, add something new to the game that lets me, like, fundamentally changes things, right? Like Psych Ward was. Paradox has the game now with 011, so I anticipate we're going to have quite a few changes. That's awesome. This prison has been very fun. It's been a little bit nuts. All the different zigzaggy walls, right? It's been very, very cool. And it's now available for you. I'm a man of my word. Check the link in the description. Steam is your friend. And you can subscribe to this prison and play it yourself. Witness and experience the carnage. That is the Looney Lunar Prison. You can burn it to the ground, destroy everything, rebuild it to be yours. You can introduce new gang carnage if you'd like to. You can do prisoner transfer over and over and over again, right? Or, you know, you could just try to escape from it, which is going to be very easy because it's going to be very easy to escape. It's always easy. I'm not going to escape from it. It's too easy. It would take me, I could do it in less than 3 minutes. Like, it's just going to be out. No thanks. But here, before I leave you with this prison, I have a little surprise for you. Okay. Just a little one. Christopher Pennington. That's the gang leader in Supermax. You'll notice he is normal security now. What? James Swatton, gang leader for Green. You'll notice he is normal security now. What? If you take a look at gangs, you'll notice also now we have Blue leader. He's here. I didn't see him come in. Good to see you, Mr. Adam Cates. I didn't see him come in. He was brought in the last intake, and I did 10 and 10, and I wasn't paying attention. And that's what happens when you're not paying attention. Gang leader got in, and because he got in and I didn't know it, he managed to recruit a deputy / lieutenant, whatever you want to call it. Right? His second in command. He has one now. And that means Blue can start taking territory now. Start controlling places. And in so doing, getting gang funds, which I actually hope that the gang leaders can dip into the gang funds to buy luxuries. I hope that's a thing. Because if they can, then that means that the luxury need for the gang leaders can be met as long as their gang has money. So to even the playing field, since Blue leader also had time to recruit as well, to even the playing field, I'm allowing Christopher Pennington and James Swatton to have a day out, right? A bit of a recess day. Their one chance to level the playing field, okay? Now, right now, of course, they're in lockup. And hang on. Gang members are furious. Blue is already at it. Oh, my... Adam! He's already at it. Okay. Now, I'm hoping that they get this done during eat time. It's very, very soon. And what I'd like to see, basically what's going to happen is they're going to all get to the eat time. And hopefully they decide to recruit / promote somebody to be their second in command. And as soon as they do that, I'm sending them back to the big box. The big boy box. Okay? But until that time, they get to roam free with everyone else. Because Blue has a second in command, I want it to be somewhat fair. That, and my hunch is that we can use that period of time. We can use the money. Sorry, that period of time. The money from being in a gang to buy luxuries. So we're going to keep an eye on them. And if we see anybody else who's in their gang, all of a sudden just blip, turn into like a bigger green circle, then at that point we mark them as Supermax again and send them on their way. Basically. But I hope you guys have had a good time with this. I've had a great time with this. Prison Architect is always fun, you know? It's always a great time. But our time comes at some point. This is one of those open-ended games where there isn't a definite ending, right? There's not like a story game where, hey, it's over. You know, we don't have that in this game. So sometimes we have to choose what time we're done. We just have to choose. And in my case, my time is done on this execution, basically. Because at that point, we would have done everything in the game. When we have everything built out, it's stable, we would have done everything in the game. Also, we're going to have our graveyard, because I said I would do it. We have enough money. I said I would lay down a gravestone for everyone that's died. And I think we're going to do it. You know what? We'll do it over here. Right here. We get rows of 3. 10 rows of 3. Let's do it over here, actually. Closer to the entrance so everyone can see. All right. 10 rows of 3. Maximum amount placed. Here's our grave site. As the visitors come in, they can pay homage / tribute to those who have lost their lives in this prison. I was kind of hoping we'd see the names. I was so hoping we'd see the names, man. Hover over top of it and see the name of the prisoner that died. Or I don't know if it's just prisoners. It might be guards too, right? 7 staff have died. And we've lost 22 deaths in custody. That's 29. So, well then who died? Who's the extra one? Why are there 30? 22 deaths in custody. 22 plus these 7 is, that's 29. Why are there 30? It's predicting the future. Now that the gang leaders are out, I don't doubt it. Let's see. Did Swatton manage to get himself anybody? No, because they're in lockup right now. I need them to be... Okay, yard time starts now. All right, come on down here, guys. Come into the yard. This is another thing, too. I kind of want to find a way to lock these guys down so that they have to use this yard. I haven't figured out a way to do that. Yep, stop. There you go. Swatton's got himself a second. Swatton. Swatton, where are you? There he is. Back to Supermax with you. All right? Back to Supermax with you. Now, what about Pennington? Is he going to tag up? Pennington, what are you doing? You're stalling. You're such a staller. What are you doing, actually? You're just exercising your freedom, right? You're moving incredibly fast. Where are you going? That's so... You're so fast. Oh, gang promotion. He's found it. He knows who he's promoting. Dum. He already knows. Target acquired. Who is it? Is it Moon? Not Moon. Is it Weiner? Weiner or Curtis? Maybe Wild. Who is it? Who's gonna be on his? Who's on his good side? Huh? Who is it? Come on, Pennington. Make your choice. Oh, it's probably that guy because he's the highest security level. Probably. He probably tried to get the one that was in maximum security while he was still in the yard. Is that why he was running? He didn't tag up though. He doesn't have a deputy yet. So we're gonna have to leave him in here just a little bit longer, but blue and green definitely have themselves their deputy. So they can start doing, oh, he's doing recruiting. Oh, is that so? He just went over here and grabbed Pierce. That's nice. Well, I mean, they have low numbers, so I mean, you know, it's your opportunity to shine. It's the only chance you get, Chris. So anyway, yeah, I'd love to see what you guys do with the prison. Feel free to join our Discord server. It's really great to have a whole bunch of people there, and it's a great way to get in touch with me and to communicate with me directly when I'm like not in a video or something. Feel free to come in there also and you know, talk with some people. Let us get to know you a little bit so we can trust you with the whole like pictures and links and stuff. And you'll level up to level 5, which takes about an hour. It's not that bad, an hour total. But then you can feel free to share your screenshots and like a whole bunch of other stuff from Prison Architect if you want to share what your prison looks like. We'd love to have you, and I'd love to see what you guys come up with. Discord server, of course, linked in the description down below. But yeah, this prison, This prison's kind of coming to an end. There's not a whole lot left to do in it. It's very safe. I say that at the risk that we're going to have something happen, like a massive fire event, but it's very safe. It is. Aside from this little period of time where protective custody has to walk near maximum to get the meals, but I think altering this regime actually solves that problem. If I grab maximum and put them in lockup right there, I think that solves everything. Maybe not everything. It's going to solve a lot of things, okay? Because then it's going to force them, instead of having work lockup, so some of them get to stay out and work, instead of that happening, they're required to go to lockup. And that's an hour before eat time for protective custody. So they should have a completely clear path right here to walk through now. And then when they're done, they have to walk back, and these guys get yard time. That's another problem, right? It's normal security's yard time, not maximums. But normal security is going to come in here. They're coming from this way, though. So you guys should be able to clear out of there. Plus, they're now split between 2 yards, so not as many people will be coming this way anyway. And then the door thing is working okay. It's a little bit weird that people congregate near the door and, like, try to go through the door over and over again, even though it's closed. But it serves its purpose, which is to say that I can individually, regime-specifically restrict access to a place, even though it's technically a public place that's got shared deployment. All right, I'm going to let this run on for a little bit until Pennington decides to, get his act together and recruit. I know he's been in lockup this whole time, so it's not like he's had a whole lot of chances to do so. Also, there's only 4 hours of sleep here for normal security. Whoa. I'm noticing also normal security really doesn't have all that much free time. It might be a good idea to give them free time. And if I did that, you know what? We should give them free time right here. This spot of free time is nice because they'll be locked in here, right? These doors will close and they won't be able to get through here, right? So that was the whole point. So we can give them more free time here, and then I think I'll give them an extra bit of sleep here. And then the work lockup period here, I think that's probably okay for these guys. Because then they can help with the kitchen and stuff. Let's go back to programs, reschedule them, make sure we're good there. I'm going to let this run for a bit. And we're going to see if Pennington decides to be the charismatic leader that his gang trusts him to be. Aw, man! Got another dead. Insomniac, claustrophobic. Killed by another prisoner. Criminally insane, man. They're very violent. Very, very violent. And always agitated for some reason. Can't keep them in. Let's check on Pennington here. It doesn't look like he's doing a whole lot. They are on free time now, so he has the opportunity. Gang recruitment. He's doing a lot of recruiting. He's not doing any promotions. He's just increasing his numbers, right? He's all about increasing his own influence, not about sharing his power. Can't be sharing power, right? You have gang members that are in criminally insane. That'd be kind of weird, wouldn't it? Like, they're self-aware and composed enough to be part of a gang, that be like part of something bigger than themselves, but are you just doing lots of promotions or just a lot of recruitment? He's evening the numbers. I love it. But you know what he's not doing? He's not actually promoting anybody. Come on, promote someone. Don't just we. Don't just we. Where are you weeing? Oh, and he's back in lockup. So he spent the time promoting to get his numbers even. But that's it. Like, what do I got to do to get this guy? I just want all the gangs to be evenly matched. That's it. Which, I mean, granted, the recruitments are like helping with the numbers difference, but you've got to promote a deputy, man, so I can send you back to your cell. I think he knows. I think he's on to me, guys. He saw swatting. He saw that. He was right behind him. He said, you know what? I saw him. He promoted somebody. And then his shirt changed color. And I don't want that color shirt. I like this color shirt. Too bad. Red's more your color anyway. Don't you agree? Come on. Just recruit somebody. Promote somebody. Pick anyone. I don't care who. Wild, France. Could be literally anyone. Just pick someone. Or stand right there and get shanked in the back. I'd be okay with that too, I guess. Come on. Pick a deputy so we can be done with this. How much longer until we fry that guy? 10 hours. 10 hours. Until the electric chair. Dun, dun, dun. See, these guys are going back to work lockup now, so he's not going to recruit now. I have to wait another day. Well, there's yard time here. Maybe he'll do it during yard time. I'm just going to have to wait until yard time. Yard time is in 1 hour. You're in lockup now. Looks like he's choosing to sleep for that hour. What a lazy... He's on to me. He knows. All right, let's check some other things. Make sure we're... Oh, my God. Oh, come on. Video game. You're all pissed off. I know. I know you're all pissed off. It's because you've been on the toilet for way too long. It's so comfortable. I can't leave. Get off the pot. There you go. Oh my God. It happens so often. Every time, man. And I don't know what it is about it. I hope they fix this too. We'll definitely play Prison Architect again if they add anything substantial, right? They have to add something substantial to the game. Either that or we need to get an idea. You can throw me ideas if you'd like to. I've said this in the last few episodes, actually. You know, if we get an idea of something that we can do that creates an opportunity to make this unique, right? Is he going to promote? Can you just promote somebody, please? No pooing, okay? Christopher Pennington, I need you to do gang promotion. Can you do gang promotion, please? You're just showing off now. What? Gang recruitment. Ugh! You know, look, I don't want Red Gang to, like, get superior numbers. I don't care about that. Right? What I care about is that you promote, right? Is there what does the guy have to do to get a promotion around here? Do I have to... Why did you come all the way across the prison to talk to this guy? It's the mullet, isn't it? That's what it is. You wanted the guy with the mullet. It's got to be it. It's the only thing I can think of. You're in the yard now. It's time to promote somebody. Come on. I don't want you to have superior numbers. That's the problem right now. Is now that you're growing in numbers, now you have the most. If you just promote a deputy, he knows though. That's what I'm saying. The AI is like, hey, we should have more numbers. I don't really care about promoting, but we should have bigger numbers. Now they do. Now they have the most members. Now I have to throw the other leaders. You know what we're doing? I think, I'm just going to throw these gang leaders in maximum and let them rank up get them their ranks, Hang on a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to do something. All right, here's what we're doing. I've gone into every gang leader and I've removed the extremely deadly trait. They can still be... whoops. No, I did the wrong thing for swatting. Well, anyway, I removed extremely deadly from Adam Cates. I removed extremely deadly from... Where is he? Over here. No, I didn't. I didn't remove it. I thought I had. Apparently, I have not. I need to do that. And apparently, I removed extremely volatile from the other one. Either way, I want to make them less of an issue when it comes to them getting in trouble and killing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. If you're wondering how to do that, okay, if you're in your own prison, because personally, I think extremely volatile and extremely deadly, those two things together in a gang leader, terrible trait combination. I'm gonna put them back before we leave, and when you download the prison, it'll be like it is at the end of this video, but it'll also have them with those traits back in Supermax, hopefully. You can go to load, save the prison first, then you're gonna go to load. You're gonna load the prison, but you're not gonna load it yet because you want to load it after you make the changes. You're gonna go to this little link down here. This is where your saves are gonna end up being, and you're gonna pop this edit. And I don't know why I had two versions of it open. You're going to take the reputations from them. So James Swatton is right here, for example. Now, I removed Extremely Volatile, which is probably a better one to remove, honestly. But what we want to do is we want to find Pennington. So Control F, we're going to type in Pennington. And there he is, Christopher Pennington. Now we're going to come down and we're just going to remove the Reputation Deadly. And also Reputation High Deadly. Okay. And then hit Control S and save. And then go ahead and do this. And load the prison that you just edited. And when you do that, those characters will no longer have that trait. So Pennington is now extremely volatile, but he's not extremely deadly. And then Adam Cates is extremely volatile, but not extremely deadly. And then unfortunately, Mr. Swatton is extremely deadly, but not extremely volatile. So at least there's got that going for him. We're going to put these guys in maximum security. Okay? Maximum security. Feel free to recruit all you like. And as soon as Pennington gets off his ass and promotes a deputy in this security region, in this security zone, we'll put him down here too. And that way, this facility can actually have some proper gang activity. All right? Now, I could keep going with the series. I could keep making videos on, the gangs, and we can watch them. But it's not intriguing content, at least not for me. Making a video short, sweet, maybe, 20 minutes of gang fighting and stuff. Maybe that's appealing to you guys. But sitting around that and not having any input, not having any creative input at all in the game during that time, it's not very fun for me. So I'm not going to do that. I liked Gang War because the purpose of it was that. It doesn't feel like I don't really care. All right, I don't care how gangs operate in here. The only thing I wanted to test though is whether or not gang leaders would have the ability to actually get territory, of course, but also have the ability to use gang funds to buy luxuries. Because I actually don't remember that. But I also want to make the prison a little bit more interesting for you guys when you download it, right? Because my goal was to design this. But what are you going to do? What are you going to do with this prison? Right? Let me know in the comments. What are you planning to do with this prison? The designing part is kind of done. There's not a whole lot of playtime left for this. Unless we go across the road, we buy land, which is $80,000. And then you can use the land bridges, right? There's bridges. I think they're in objects, actually. Yeah, the footbridges. Allow inmates and staff to cross areas of land and water. Cannot be built over walls, fences, and other buildings. So, we could get rid of this fence, of course, but then, we just get this land bridge where they can cross the road without being in the middle of cars and stuff, right? And that's cool. That's fine. We had an extra death. So we're going to put another gravestone in here. I love how it doesn't let you place more than the people who have died. But I think the math on it is wrong, Oh, here we go. So we have one death row inmate. So one of these guys got clemency. There you go. See? But now we have another death row inmate coming in. That's tomorrow. Or that's today. Sorry, that's 2 hours from now. how many can we afford to bring in? We're taking 10 normal, 10 minimum, or 9 minimum, sorry. 9 minimum is, we can't afford that. All right, let's do the death row inmate here. Now, 110. Okay, you know what? We'll take 10 of the normals and 10 maximums. I think that works for me. So that's going to be 21 total. And it's going to be medium and maximum. 10 each, and then the one death row inmate. Okay, Pennington. It's sleep time still for you. When do you get free time? Maybe we should do something different here at 7. I think so. Because this is when protective custody eats. Is that... No, they eat at 10. Never mind. All right, well, I'm gonna play around with this. I'm gonna sit here. This is what I'm saying. Like, for gang war, it's a lot of sitting around watching, right? It makes maybe compelling video because you are also sitting there watching, but it doesn't make compelling gameplay. It's also very difficult to provide good commentary for a situation like that because I don't know what to really tell you other than, yep, they're moving through the hall now. Oh, there's a fight over here. It's not compelling gameplay to do that. So what I'm going to be doing for you guys is I'm going to set this up to where I am going to let this run a bit. You're going to have a bunch of money to play around with. The freaking mayor. You see this, guys? You see this? Your face should be on the moose head. See? They're bringing in more people, which is not what I wanted. They're probably going to be maximum security. So we're probably going to have to do this right now. So let's take... Well, I thought you were going to have money. But now I'm not so sure. Gangs. We'll take these 2 cells. Nope, we'll take these cells because they're all right here. Clone. All of this. Place this. Yeah. Let's place it here. And then we'll just copy this 1 cell. Place it there. And then white wall to there. And see, they do this right after you take an intake. I wasn't going to take the intake, right? Because it's like, I need that space in case that event happens. And then I said, you know what? Let's fill this up for you guys. And he just does it, you know? Thanks a lot, asshole. We got a bunch of question marks here. Let's go ahead and get Adam What's to get en route. Let's see how the gang situation is unfolding here. 2020 and 19. Doing a lot of recruiting, not a lot of promoting. Normally you have 1 deputy for every 10 soldiers, I guess you could call them. But Pennington has opted to... Yeah, you're trying a parole hearing. Good luck with that, buddy. Yeah, you total failure. You know it. Do any of you guys have the instigator perk? If you do, I need to get you out of here. Snitches have showed up. Oh boy, snitches have showed up. Isn't that lovely? Hello, snitch. At the plus side, this is normal. Like, this is low security. Right? At least we've got that going for us. All right, we've got all the deets. And so far, nobody's got instigator. Stokel, tough. Snitch, ex-law enforcement. Okay, good. Definitely got to take care of those guys. Snitch here. Let's make sure we... Is he going to get suspicion if I do this? No. No suspicion on tagging these guys. Good. Let him out. And protective. Good. I mean, that's one bus. I don't know if there's going to be any more, but that's one bus. It doesn't look like there's any more buses. Whew! Dodged a bullet there, didn't we? I think so. Let me check. Did you do anything productive today, Pennington? Your friends are... Your friends. Your enemies... Your enemies are very productive. Okay? Your enemies are very productive, Pennington. What are you doing? You have this entire wing to yourself. All you have to do is promote somebody to help you take territory. Gang leaders, by the way, they don't take territory. The deputies do. The lieutenants do. But you have to have lieutenants in order to do that. So, you know, I'm just saying, Pennington, now's your chance. Or at least it was your chance. Free time right here. You got the same amount of free time every day as every other security level. Actually, minimum security has the least amount of free time, which is kind of weird, but that's true. Oh, look at these guys talking on the phone right next to each other. Wow. Come on. Let's go, time. Tick-tock clock. Benjamin Beswick is now eligible to be executed. By state law, it is safe for me to do so. Per my lawyer's change in the law, I guess. What's he doing now? Gang recruitment. Honestly, sir, I know you want to bump your numbers up, but I'm giving you so many opportunities right now to get yourself actual, like, legit possibilities at getting territory. Do we have another we do. We have another promotion. Okay. This guy is going Supermax now. Adam Cates is going Supermax. He's done promoting. He has a deputy in the Max Sec, and he has a deputy in the normal. So, and he's got territory. He's done. He also has a little bit of money. Good. You're going back here. I want these to be as even as possible. Do you have a deputy? You don't have 20 members yet. Honestly, I don't know how he hasn't promoted yet. With 20 members, you should have 2 deputies. 2 lieutenants. Whatever you want to call it. But I want you to have 1 in each security level because that's what your opponent has. Okay, he's got 1 right there. I don't know when he did it, but he's got 1. So now we're going to put you in maximum. So now you go to maximum security. He's already on gang recruitment right now. I want you to push through these crazies. Is he recruiting maximum security or what? Or is he recruiting? I mean, he's kept his numbers up. Maybe that was his strategy. Numbers are as... I mean, it's really, really fast to... Maybe that's the logic. It's really fast to recruit, or it's really fast to promote. It's not really fast to recruit, so I should focus on recruitment. Perhaps that was the idea. All right, you have 1? You do. And that's a maximum security. It is. Pennington got his act together, finally. Off to Supermax with you. Let's check in on Swatton. Now you have a normal security deputy. I need you to have 1 in this level now. So promote somebody. Or recruit another, but promote somebody so I can, you know, I can get you back in Supermax. What a ride, you know? If we do another gang war... Well, here's what I want. I want you guys to comment and tell me what can I do differently in Prison Architect to stand out from the rest. Now, some of you are going to argue that I already do, and I seriously, I appreciate that. Like that's really kind of you to say. But I want to go a step further. I always want to go more. I always want to do more, do better, right? We're going full time this year. 2020 is my full-time year. I either make it as a full-time creator in that time. I've got a lot of different goals. No. I already said one on the community tab. I want to get to 40,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That means more than 1,000 subscribers a month. It's incredibly ambitious. I doubt I can do it. But if I can get to that goal plus some other goals, right, it shows me the viability of continuing this. It's not so much you're satisfied with only 40,000. No. But I'm satisfied with the progress that's made if 40,000 happens by the end of the year, right? That's what I mean by that. Okay, you have 2 deputies, but you made both of them in the normal security. So what I'm going to do, Mr. Swatton, is you're going back to Supermax. Nice try. Sneaky, sneaky. And then we're going to take whichever one is most dangerous. You're just a gang member. That's not very dangerous. Which one is the most dangerous? Strong. And he's almost out. Okay. Well, you had your chance. Feel free to do this yourself if you want him to come out. The point, though, is that you get enough gang members to where they can start taking territory. That's really the only thing I wanted to have happen, is for them to take territory. And then we have, 36 cents here, right? So as he builds up money, hopefully he can start buying from this shop right here. Yeah. But anyway, I want to be more differentiated. I want to do something that really gets your attention, more so than I may have already done, right? And if you have ideas on what that is, I'd love to know them. What's going on here? Oh, Duncan Leversige. Yeah, that's all right. I could put him in Supermax, but I don't see a reason to. Anybody is there anybody that is an instigator? That one's already on lockdown. I recognize that. Got some legendaries in here. Got a few legendaries in here. I guess it'd be that full, you want me to do the full Supermax penitentiary, right? Is that what you're on about? I mean, we can. I mean, I don't see us being very successful. If we are, we have to do things in a way that, I don't know, maybe there's a way to do it. Maybe there's a way to do it to where it's really fun. Maybe we'll, I'll think of something. We're definitely going to take a break, though. It's not going to happen right away, right? We've got Crossroads Inn I want to try. I've got a challenge in Surviving Mars I want to try. I've got another playthrough of Detroit to do, because that's phenomenal. I can't stay away from that. Got to do that. There's all sorts of things I want to do. I know a lot of you are... I only watch Prison Architect. And that's totally fine, because that's what you're into. I want to give you what you're into. But, I guess the only thing I can say is give something else a try. You might like it. Who knows? You might even watch a second video of it. Who knows? You might even go as far as to watch a third video of it. I've tried so many shows on television that I looked at it and went, huh? And then it just I'm in. Stranger Things was one of those things. For the longest time, I would look at it and go, I've seen this before. I know this. I've seen this before. But I hadn't. It was something different. It kind of just got me and went, okay, I'm following along. I'm in. The other one that captivated me really fast for some reason. I'm not sure why, because I don't know. I've seen shows like this before. It's got a bit of a cookie cutter to it, but The Flash on CW. I looked at that show and I'm like, I've seen that before. Whatever. But for some reason, just the way Barry Allen is, it just sucks me in. Okay. Either way, all I'm saying is give something else a shot, because we're not going to be doing just this game. And if that's all you're into, well then, hey, go find another creator that's doing it watch them in the meantime until I come out with another one, I guess. Okay, so I'm just watching people now. It looks like this is it. We've got all the gang leaders back in their cells. And every gang has the ability to gather, do gang activity, attempt to put pressure on areas. Although this is a big area, though, and there's not a whole lot of gang members here, so bringing more people in might be nice. And if you want to recruit them, if you want to get more recruits and more gang activity, feel free to bring these guys back into the general population and let them go nuts. It's your prison now. Yeah? All the time you've spent in the comments going, do this, do this, do this. Wanting me so badly. Wait, what? Requires office. Wait, huh? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I not mark this as an office? I'm sorry. Wait, do I have one extra psychiatrist? I have 7 offices. I have 8 psychiatrists. When did that happen? I don't know. You're fired. I don't know. Oh, here we go. See? Blue gang taking territory. They're on. They know what they're doing. And the guards are, you know, trying to contest it a bit. I'm going to let them go. I'm not going to get in the way. That's up to you, green. See, like, green's in medium, so, like, they're not going to be able to stop that. But they have uncontestable territory. Like, they're not going to be able to... they should be able to take this. They have 2 deputies. They have more people in their gang in medium sec than anyone else. They should be able to control, like, this little common room here, right? Stuff like that should be a thing. And then also... these guys are working in here, surrounded by these guys. I forgot about that. I have these doors to be open during work times because I feel like maybe low security and normal security, like, they can kind of intermingle. They're not the most dangerous prisoners in here, right? It's these guys you want to be, like, completely apart, completely segregated, and certainly these guys too. Yeah. 136,000 bucks. We've placed all this stuff, all the stones. Yep, all the gravestones are done. Take one final look at gangs. 22, 20, 22. 2 territories for blue now. I'm sure you can work on the evac there. I'm gonna reinstall their traits so that they're back to being extremely deadly, extremely volatile. They've been hell to deal with. Not nearly as bad as previous seasons. And I think as long as you are catering to most of their needs, they're going to be fine. 2 of these guys are in permanent lockdown. And if you don't like it, you know, take their trait away. Take extremely deadly away. Then they can do extremely volatile things, and you can keep forgiving them. Or take extremely volatile and extremely deadly away. And then they're mostly just docile, which kind of defeats the point. But it's the gang leaders, right? You can't really deal with them like other prisoners. I know, it's up to you. I removed it just so I could do this to make this a little more interesting for you when I deliver it. So let's go ahead and begin an execution. Mr. Bestwick. The execution is underway. Mr. Bestwick. Let's make sure we turn on the switch. We want to test the facility, make sure it's not going to blow up. Levels of sustained power. Looking good. Execution underway. We're going to do it. And this is our finale, guys. I'm super appreciative of you guys. Thank you very much for joining me. If you'd like to help me stay full-time, I'm saying this at the end of the video, never the beginning. If you want to help me, there's ways you can do that for free. There's ways you can do that not so free. Free ways, right? Disable your ad blockers if you're using them. Great way to support. More ad plays means more money to me without it coming out of your pocket, right? Another way to do this, some people maybe miss this one, especially if you're not on Twitch. But if you have Amazon Prime, or your parents have Amazon Prime, or your grandparents have Amazon Prime, somebody has Amazon Prime around you, probably. It's a very popular service. If somebody does, connect your Twitch account to their Amazon account. You don't need their credit card information. You don't even need their password. All right, you just connect it. Follow the steps. You can Google it. As long as their browser's logged in, you log into your Twitch account, it's connected. And you don't have to share passwords or anything. But with Twitch Prime, you get a free subscription. You can sub to a streamer for free every month. It's just part of your Amazon Prime package, right? So take your Prime sub and sub to my Twitch channel. That's a great way to support too. It doesn't cost you a dime. Every 30 days, you just come back and hit a button. Pretty simple. If you wanted to do that. If you'd like to do more than that, those two are the great free ways to do it, right? Sharing videos and stuff, right? Liking, commenting. If you'd like to do more than that, you don't have to. But if you'd like to, Patreon, down below in the description. Excellent way. Lots of people have been looking at it, right? We got about, 20 patrons right now. Lots of cool perks. Silver and up, you guys get access to my videos early. If you've ever seen a comment on one of my videos, video just went live, but the comment's like a day old, 2 days old. You're wondering, why is that? Did I just go back in time? No. That person's a patron. That person has early access to my videos. And they sometimes comment when they watch them early, sometimes days early. This video here, it's going live like 2 days before you guys are seeing it publicly. So patrons get to see this like 2 days early, right? That's a perk of paying that silver rate. And there's a whole bunch of other things there. You can check out the Patreon page and you can see more information about it there. Gold, they get, you get your names in the description. You get your names in the credits and stuff too, right? Gold gets a little bit more. And I'm going to do it at 130. I like the build up. Go. Oh my God, his head raised. I never noticed the head raises. Oh my God. Dismiss the staff and witnesses. But yeah, you get your names in the credits. You've ever seen those names then in Patreon? There's some people are even insane. The insane ones, I custom animate their name. I bring the color sheets that move around, and their names are one of one. Nobody has, even if none of the names are exactly the same. They have the same style, each of them, but none of them are exactly the same. Standard compensation of $10,000 is awarded to the institution for their part in the process. Their part in the process. I love it. Yeah. So you can check that out too. And in gold, we have a new thing where I have a vlog. I have a daily vlog. And I'm trying to keep it up daily. But just a little insight into my life. I let you see my day, what's on my mind, right? My kid's a part of it. My dog's a part of it. Sometimes my wife is a part of it. My brother's a part of it. And I have a vlog that it's like any other vlog. I don't know, not quite to the level of a Casey Neistat, but it's that idea, right? And I'm making that every day. At least I'm trying to. So extra benefit for those who are directly supporting me that way. So I'm always trying to find a way to give as much value out of this effort as possible, right? And gold will also get, or we're gonna be starting a merch store soon. I've been requested to do that a lot by people on Twitch. I have several ideas for that stuff. Some of the design ideas are very specific to the Twitch audience because they won't make any sense to the YouTube audience just because that's the culture we have over there and the games that we play over there. And then some of the design ideas are for damn it, Felix. Some of the design ideas are specific for YouTube stuff too. So, there's a lot of crossover. Most of the Twitch audience is also a YouTube audience, so those designs make sense. But either way, those are great ways to help support this effort too. If at the end of the year, if at the end of 2020, I can look at this and say, yeah, this is viable, then I can go another year, then I can go another 2 years. That would mean, that would mean the world to me. And growth has to happen that way. So I'm not really a person that does a lot of self-promotion. I'm not a person that really does a whole lot of, a lot of talking about money. But at the end of the day, that is required for this to be a career. And I'm still under the mindset. I'm not going to do it very often. I'm certainly not going to do it at the beginning of videos. You notice I never say like this video or subscribe to my channel at the beginning of my videos. I never do that because it's annoying. Why would a new person subscribe to me if they'd never seen my content before, right? I say it at the end because if you have watched this video long enough to get to this point, if you can hear my voice right now, then this has been interesting enough for you to give this much of your time. Then I feel at that point, it's like a good idea to ask for that subscription, right? To ask for that like, to ask for that comment, right? I'm never going to say smash the like button because that's just, ugh. Just trying it makes me shiver. What a freaking, ugh, it's just terrible. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm obviously being overly dramatic. But the point is, I love your faces. Thank you so much for watching this. If you'd like to play around with this prison yourself, you can see it in the description down below or in the pinned comment down below. It has been a pleasure to present this prison to you. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.